Welcome into Point Blank. I am Josh Jordan, the editor of SportsMapHouston.com, and I am joined by Joel Blank, who is the co-host of the Killer Bees on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. All right, Joel, we heard from Bob Nightingale. He reported on Wednesday that Dusty Baker is expected to sign a contract extension for the Astros for the 2022 season. Now, Joe Espada is the Astros bench coach. He's expected to be a hot candidate for a manager job. So, Joel, are the Astros making the right call, sticking with Dusty? And what do you think that means for the future of Joe Espada in Houston?
Here's my theory on all of this, Josh. If the Astros played their cards right, they made the right move because Dusty did everything and more that ever could have been expected of him. So he warranted getting at least one more year, one more contract. He didn't deserve to be sent packing after the run that he's been on. But I think as it relates to Joe Espada, you're absolutely right. This is the manager in waiting. This is a guy that everybody's going to want. You got to go and sit down with Joe Espada and go, look, we're going to treat this like a football team would treat a defensive or offensive coordinator that looks to be a head coach in the near future. We're going to make you associate head coach. We're going to do something to make you one of the highest paid bench coaches in all of baseball to let you know that you're our guy. It's just a matter of when. So hang tight. Kind of roll with the punches right now. We're going to take care of you financially to let you know that we're not going to just give you lip service. We're going to make sure you understand you are our guy. And then in exchange for that, just be patient, work with Dusty, and at the appropriate time, we'll make the switch. If they do that and handle their cards right, they're really winning this entire thing because they've got an analytics guy in the waiting that knows how to coach modern-day baseball, and you've got the traditional Dusty Baker that knows how to reach his players and has maximized what he's gotten out of them in this very difficult stretch run from 17 on to now. Ever since he took the reins after the cheating scandal, he's done great things. If they handle it that way, the Astros could not be in better hands for both the now and the future as they move forward as a franchise.
You know, Joe, we also got some word on the future of Brent Strom with the Astros. But before we get into that, give us a word from Fitz Roofing.
Well, we love the people at Fitz Roofing. They're absolutely fantastic. They're dedicated to Houston. And really, it costs you nothing to find out what they can do. All you do is call 832-521-3001. They come to you. They tell you what they can do. They go back and do the rest of their day. You want them to come back, you reach back out. They take care of you every step. That's from warranties to ratings to the best products in the business. From fixing the fence in your yard and home repairs to anything to do with your roof, there's only one place to call. It's Fitz Roofing.
All right, Joel, we heard from, Brent Strom, and he will not be the pitching coach for the Astros next year. Now, he didn't say he was retiring. He talked about looking forward to having some time off, letting some of the current pitching coaches have their chance to put their stamp on the pitching staff. Really, two questions here. Are you concerned about Brent Strom leaving? And do you think this was his decision to leave?
It's a major loss for me, Josh, and I am concerned because of he keeps account of every pitcher he's ever helped since he's gotten to Houston when Jeff Luhnow brought him here, and he's got 99 pitchers to talk about, and a flop ain't one, if you want to go somewhat Jay-Z on him. But he's had Cy Young Award winners. He's resurrected careers like Charlie Morton. He's changed the outlook of careers like Garrett Cole. He's made a difference in so many pitchers' lives and careers that he's been vital to this franchise. If it's just about the travel and spending more time with his wife, if the Astros were smart, they'd make him a consultant. Let him just do home games. Let him go to spring training. Don't force him to go on the road, and take care of those two pitching coaches that he's so concerned with as being the future of this franchise. The only thing that really concerned me is the way he finished his press conference by saying, I know one thing is for sure, I'm not going to be the pitching coach for the Houston Astros on the major league level next year. But he didn't shut the door on anything else. So I would hope that this is his decision, not the Astros, and that the Astros do the smart thing and try to take care of him in any way possible so he doesn't go off and help somebody else, and he can possibly help these young pitchers that are still going to be around and any pitchers they bring in this offseason.